Okay. So these are the joins. Today we are going to discuss. Joining means combining the data more than one table and get the result. Okay. And we have different type of joins, not only these four, there are many. But most important is this four: inner join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. We'll see one by one how it works. First, inner join. Okay. Fetch the records, match the records from the both table. Fetch the match the record from the both table. See here, what are the match the records here? One, team. What is the final output? One, team. So why 2 will not come? Because 2 not there in the both table. 3 also same. That is why for inner join output is this one. Is clear up to now?
Clear, Anna.
Okay. Now we'll write query for inner join. We'll see syntax first. First, select. To get data, basically we use select command and table 1, T1 dot star means it will give all the columns, comma, T2 dot star. That means get all the columns from T1, table 1, table 2. From table, maybe table 1 I'm taking, table name. Next, immediately come alias. For T1, what is alias? Alias, why we use alias? If the table name is big, we have to write always table 1 dot, table 2 dot, like that. So to avoid that, we can write some simple names alias. T1 dot star, T2 dot star. Next, it will be join table 2, this T2 alias on what basis we are doing joining? Based on ID. T1 dot ID equal to T2 dot ID. So this will give result. First it will compare, it will take T1 compare with T2. 1 is match, get the data. 2 is match, not matching, so don't get data. Like that, it will do the comparison. So here, what is the syntax? Select is common. Next one is here what we want to get the data. We want to get all the columns or not. If I want to get only from T1, I want only ID. From T2, I want name. Like this, I can write. If we want to get all columns, put star. Okay. From keyword is same. From which table? From table T1. Okay. On join what? Which table? Table T1 join with the table T2. That is why we give that T2. Next one is on which condition? On. Okay, before condition, we put the on keyword. On means what condition. Okay, this is a simple output. And we have 2 tables here. See these 2, employee table and DBit table. In employee table, DBit number, in DBit table, DBit number is same. Okay, now I want to get for each employee corresponding department name and location. Not all columns, only department employee name from the employee table, DBit name, that means DE name from the DBit table, location from the DBit table. Totally, I want 4 columns. Employee number, employee name, these 2 from the EMP, and D name and location from the department table. Up to here, fine. Now write query. Now write query. Just see the syntax and write query. Okay, I'm writing directly here only. Select. For employee, I'm taking alias E1, E dot, EMP, ID, EMP number, okay, comma. From the employee only I want EMP name also, E name, comma, from department I need D name, comma, department I also need location. From EMP table, this is left table, join. I had to go alias also, don't forget that, okay? Join DPT D. Next condition we had to go on the what column condition we had to provide. Employee dot DPT NO compare with department dot DPT NO. Now check in department we have a 5 rows 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But if you see here, department we have only mostly common are 20, 30, 10, there is no 40, there is no 50. Okay, 40, 50 are there. That means compare these department number with this. So here first one employee. What is the first one? 20 department number. Check here, it is there. Okay, for him, department is research, location is New York. For him, 30. 30 means go here. 30 is there. Okay. Sales department and Chicago location. For same is all 30, right? Same. Yes. See. 20 research New York. For 10 is there. Yes, 10 is there. Accounting New York. Okay. Like that, it will compare all the values. If anywhere, example, just think here, I have 70 department number. The 70 not there here. That means it will not get. Okay. This employee data will not get. Now check output. It come exactly what we discussed or not. Something saying column D. Where is that? DPT. Okay. D dot location, not comma. Check for whatever discussed. This came same or not. For 7369 department 20, that means research 20. Research Dallas Smith. Research Dallas. Okay. For align 30. 30 means sales and Chicago. Like that, it will compare the data and get. Okay. Here what we got, I got only matching records. So to show you clearly, I'll write one more. I'll insert one more record to understand more. For Chenchu, I'll update as a 70. Okay. How to update? Tell me command. Update. Set. Where EMPNO equal to 7940. One record found. It is updated 70. Okay. Now check DEPT. Now compare EMP and DEPT. In EMP, compare each value with the DEPT. Here 20 found 20. You got a match in the DEPT. It will get 30. It will get 70, 20, 10. All this will get, but 70 it is not matched. So 70 not there here in the list. So this row will not come. This row will not come according to our not join. Okay. Now see that output. Now difference. There is no value for 7940. 7940 not came here because 7940 department is 70. The 70 the matching not found. Just simple inner join means wherever matching key is found, those rows only will get those corresponding rows. So here 10 match found, all the rows will come. But we selected here these three only. That's why these only showing here. Okay. The match not found. Here 70 match not found. That is why this is not came. Okay. That is about inner join. If it is clear, we'll go for next one. Left join. What is left join?
रोज मैच क्या करना है टेबल से अनमैचिंग रोज
Unmatching rows from where? Left join means get match and non-matched rows from left table. Left table means first one. Left table and only matched records. Matched records rows from right table. Just consider here table T1 is a left table, table 2 is a right table. If I do left join or left outer join, both are same. What is the output according to this statement? I'm writing query also here. Same query, only word will change. Left join, select T1 dot ID, comma T2 dot name from table T1. Left join here, not join. Left join table T2 on T1 dot ID equal to T2 dot ID. Okay, this is simple, no change here. Only in the place of join, it will come as a left join. Left join or left outer join, both are same. Now compare here, according to this condition, get the matched and non-matched records from the left table. That means from the T1 table, all the rows will come, right?
Yes.
From T2 table, only matched records. Now write here, according to that output. Okay, table structure ID, comma name I'm taking. Now tell me from okay. Next one is 2. 2 will come. Okay, for 2, what is the value it will come? T2 dot name. T2 dot name match or not? Not match. That's why it is come as a null. Okay. For third one, it will come 3 or not? It will come 3 or not? Okay, for your understanding purpose, I add more columns, T1 dot ID and T1 dot name. Both I will add, comma T2 dot ID, T2 dot name, all the columns. I can specify like this, all the columns, or right click and write star. Okay, star. Now this is T1 dot ID name. Next, this is T2 dot ID, T2 dot name. Here what I told, match the records from the left table. So 1 matched, so all the data will come. Again, T2 dot I1, T2 dot name, this team only. Okay. For 2 not match, that is why here it will come T2, comma MARTA, Martha. But in the second table, basically this is not matched. This is not matched. That means matched records will come from the left table, but right table will not come. So by default it is a null. Okay, this is the output. Is it clear? Just check here. Condition left join means get the matched and non-matched records from the left table. That means whatever left table you are giving here, left table is table 1. So from table 1 everything will come. But in table 2 only matched records. Matched records are what? 1 is matched. That's why 1 team came. But 3 not matched. That's why in the place of 3, null, null. Okay. This is about left join. Just here, see, this is department, this is EMP. In the case of inner join, I am writing just changing the left join. Here, what are matched, what are not matched? A 20 matched, okay, all matched. 70 not matched, 70 not there in the department. Okay, here employee is a left table. That's why I'm comparing with the left to right. 70 is not matched. So this is left table, right? This all data will come. But here in the place of 50, it will come null. Okay, just check here. See here, from department is for 70 change to as a null, coming null, because for 70, for his person, there is no department. There is no department. That is why this coming as a null. Okay, simple condition here, simple statement. Left join means get the all the rows from the left table, even matched or not matched. But from the right table, get the only matched records. Here for change to there is no matched records, matched department name, department location. That is why they getting null. Okay, this is about left join. If you go for next one, right join. Right join exactly same as left join, but only reverse condition. Here, what is the reverse condition? Just read the left join statement and give me solution answer for this. Tell me answer. What is left join? Here I'm writing the right join. Just opposite to reverse, opposite to left join. Get the only matched records from left table and all those, all means matched, not matched records from right table. Okay, this is opposite to left join. See that left join get the matched records. Left join get the matched records or non-matched records from the left table. But right join is get only matched records from the left table. Okay, just compare this. It's very simple to understand. Here, this part in the left join, what is that? Matched and non-matched records from the left table. But here, only matched records from the left table. Okay, just compare these two. From the right table, what? Only matched records from the right table. But here, all matched and non-matched record from the right table. Just compare these two. This is reverse, right? No difference. According to this, tell me the output. Left join of this table 1, table 2.
Table 1, Tim.
ID name. First 2 are table 1, second 2 are table 2. Now tell me that according to that, right join. Right join means all the records from the right table. What is right table? 1, Tim. Okay, next one. 3 January
Calgary.
Carolina. Okay. So first one ID matched, so it will get all the data. ID Tim. Okay, up to here fine, but here 2 not matched. So what it will get?
Null.
Okay, simple, right? Just reverse. This is about right join. So just see in the employee and the department table relationship, how we write. This is employee, this is department, this is left join previously. Okay, in the place of left join, I'm writing the right join. Okay, here these two are not matched for operations and faculty. Operations are what? 40 on 50 not matched. See here 40, 50, anyone is there? No one is there. That is why we are getting null. Clear? These joins, these are joins are fine. Just directly we'll go for JDBC. You go for JDBC. No or yes?
We'll go.
So one last topic is yesterday I told about auto commit mode. Okay, auto commit. What is auto commit? Commit, rollback. These things I did not discuss yesterday, right? So what is that? So whenever first we installed MySQL server, right? We install MySQL server in our drive. Okay, this is MySQL database. To access MySQL database, what we are using? Maybe to insert data, to get the data, to update data, what we are using? We are using some SQL language. Language size is okay. But what tool we are using up to now? This is the tool. This is a tool I'm using, MySQL command line CLI. Okay, some CLI tool given by MySQL only to work with some queries. So if I fire query here, SQL query, it will go to database and it will execute here in database and get the output. Okay, so here CLI I opened. Okay, here also CLI I opened, maybe 2 CLIs. I can open 2 CLIs. Okay, I'll try to open here only MySQL. Okay, it is another CLI. Okay, this is the first CLI, this is second CLI I opened. First see the problem. Next we'll go for the solution. Okay, this one I'm giving as a rename tab as one first CLI to understand it better. This one I'm giving second CLI. CLI means first user, second user simply. Okay, I'm view directly user only. This is second user. This is the first user. Okay, so here thing is first user trying to do some modifications in the table. Okay, we'll take one simple table. Yesterday we created some tables. How to see what tables we created up to now? You see the command. So tables. We created 3 tables: DEPT table, EMP table, person table. Person table yesterday only we created in the class, but DEPT, EMP I did not create. Just I directly taken from the Google from somewhere. Here you can this script, already given script. Just I copied and pasted, it will create automatically. So in the case of persons table, just see what is the data in that. Select a star from persons. There are 5 lines of the 5 rows we have. Okay, we have 5 rows. Now I am setting one thing, flag, set auto commit mode true. Okay. Okay, fine. So here first user, here second user. First user trying to do something. What he is trying to do? First, he is going to add new record in the table, in the same table only. Okay. Insert into, what is the table name? Persons, values directly. I'm going to install 105. I'm going to, so 105 is not the right. Okay, 105 is a row. Last name is a LN5. First name is a FN5. Yes, address. Address, maybe. Okay. Kakinada, anything. Okay. City is, I'm giving the Hyderabad or Hyderabad is fine, not a data not a matter. So I'm going to insert this row. Just see that insert into persons table name values 105 is a ID, person ID, last name, first name, address, city. Okay, one row inserted. Just see the data, it is inserted or not. It is inserted, right? It is inserted. So in the table, we have a 6 rows totally. We have 6 rows. Same time, user 2 trying to get the data from the same table. Select a star from persons. No database. Okay, first use database. Okay, here how many? In the first user, he got a 6 rows, but second user got a 5 rows. See that down 5 rows, here 6 rows. Same query, but different outputs. Why? What is the reason?
By using insert.
By using? What is the reason? Like different users, but trying to check the data from the same table. 2 users got different data. What is the reason? First user inserted some data, but that is not affected to the second user. Why? So whatever the data first user going to update anything, maybe insert, update, delete anything, that will go sit in some temp data, maybe temp location. Temp location. It will likely not go and sit in a hard disk. Okay. Here also, this user trying to change any data in the table, same table maybe, it will trying to go sit in some temp data. Okay. Once he apply commit, this will go sit in hard disk. Hard disk is same, but temp location different. Okay, for him also, if we do commit, his changes go and sit in a hard disk. That means until the commit the data, whatever changes I am going to do, commit means okay, this is fixed. No one can change. So that is a commit. So my inserted one row 105, that data currently in temp location. If any other user trying to check data from this table, they will not see this row because this is stored in some temp location. From temp location, I want to store into permanent storage, hard disk. Then I have to do the commit. In the second user also same. Second user, if he is trying to change anything, maybe he is trying to change update instead of AP to Bangalore. This will not immediately affect. It will go sit in some temp location. Once he do commit command, then only it will go and sit in a hard disk. Then after storing hard disk, if any number of users can access the table, that changes can see. That is called commit. That is called commit. By default, whatever query you are executing, that is auto committed. Okay. If you insert data, if you delete data, if you create table, okay, maybe not a create table, insert data, delete data, maybe update data, anything that is auto committed by default. To disable auto commit, we have to use this command. Set auto commit mode off. So whatever changes I'm doing, don't commit immediately. I know when to commit. Once my all the changes completed, then only I commit. Okay, then only I commit. This is simple example. Is it fine? Auto commit mode. What is the commit? It's not clear.
If I give auto commit value is enabled like 1, it will automatically save the changes whatever we did. If not, it will store in the temp location without saving these things.
Yes, correct. Okay, if you see in terms of diagrammatically, just general discussion, we are doing some transaction. We are doing some transaction. Maybe the account number, that account there in HDFC. Another account there in Axis Bank. Just for example, I am a user doing transaction. Okay. I am a user. I have account in HDFC. User 1, user 2. Okay. User 1 trying to send 1,000 rupees to user 2 through PhonePe. Example, PhonePe. What he do? First, he will enter amount 10,000. We first select a contact. Okay, number and enter amount. Click on a send button. Now what will happen? This PhonePe first go and check HDFC Bank. This user has 1,000 rupees or not first. This user has 1,000 rupees or not. Yes, he has. Now deduct 1,000 rupees from his account. Okay, and update in user 2 account. Up to here, fine. So in bad case, what will happen? While deducting Axis Bank, maybe that Axis Bank server is down. That means here amount deducted, here not credited. What that mean? Is the transaction successful or not?
No.
It is not successful. For that case, what we do? Whatever changes he doing here in HDFC Bank, it is already committed. That means his amount deducted 10 to maybe 1,000 rupees, but it is not credited in the another user account. This is a failure transaction. In that case, he has to get the amount back. How to get back? With the by default, all the changes are committed. How to route back? Now this is theoretical. Now we'll do in terms of database. This is the HDFC Bank database. Okay, this is the HDFC Bank database. Okay. Right now, his balance may be 5,000. We don't care about this balance. Okay. Now, user 1 trying to send 1,000 rupees from his bank. That means 1,000 rupees has to be reduced from his account. This is minus operation. Final output is 4,000 rupees. How to update data 1,000 rupees to 4,000? How to update? What is the query? Database.
Insert by using select star.
Bro. How to update data?
Update table.
Yes, update table. Tell me the complete query. update table,
Table.
set salary
Yeah.
equal to 4,000, where
4,000.
employee ID, maybe user ID equal to ABC 123, whatever. Okay, it is committed. So his balance is updated to 4,000. Right? Then
Yes, yes.
in access to Axis Bank, user 2, his balance we have to update again. While updating, we see server is down. So we cannot update. We cannot update. That means what? Here amount deducted, here amount not credited. Fail the transaction. That case, what we can do? We have to roll back this to this account. Whatever previous amount is there, we have to roll back. How we can decide that? So that is a problem. For that, what we do first? While whatever commands I'm doing, I mean update query or insert query or delete query. Any queries, whatever I'm doing in the database, don't commit immediately. First, disable the auto commit mode. Disable auto commit. Means what you do, do internally here? If you detect 1,000 rupees here, it will not update immediately 4,000. It will keep in memory, temp location. Okay, it will keep in temp location. On PhonePe, go to that Axis Bank and check this is able to credit amount or not, 1,000 rupees. If you are able to commit, if you are able to credit the amount 1,000 rupees here, okay, amount is credited, then come here, commit. Commit means whatever update I did, it should be finalized. It should be finalized. That means update the final amount as a 4,000 in the database. In the negative scenario, server is down, is not able to update, not able to credit amount to the second user. So come back here, roll back. Whatever the command I executed, revert back, cancel the transaction. So the 1,000 will be not deducted. This amount will be as it is. That is about auto commit mode. Auto commit means by default, whatever the DML commands we are executing, those will be auto commit. Auto commit means it will be finalized immediately after executing query. To tell to database, don't follow this. First disable the auto commit mode. We have to execute this command. Auto commit equal to off. Okay. Then whenever I execute query, if I feel that is finalized, that is correct, then I'll execute one command called commit. That means whatever command, insert query or update query, delete query executed, those are finalized. Okay, this is the positive scenario. Negative scenario, okay, by mistakenly I deducted 1,000 rupees, but that should not be happen. So roll back my command execution. Roll back my changes. It will come to previous stage. That is auto commit mode, commit, roll back. Okay, now we'll see the in terms of tables. Here user 1, here user 2, user 1 trying to update one, maybe inserted one new row, 105, but that is not affected in the user 2. If user 2 also want to see the data, he has to finalize that. Whatever the temp location is there, that has to commit. So that will go and sit in the hard disk. Then he can see here. Okay, see 105, this came now. Okay, next one. So I inserted here 107. Okay, here 107 I inserted. Okay, but in the user 2 are able to see or not. This is not committed, right? You cannot see. You cannot see that. If maybe user 1 feel that, okay, that should not be happen. Okay, this insert query not correct, the data not correct. I want to roll back. Instead of commit, he has to execute roll back. That means the last command should be not executed. That should be fail. It will roll back. That means the previous data, it will come as it is. 6 rows only. Okay, this is about commit, auto commit, rollback functionality. Someone asked in the start yesterday. TCL commit rollback save point. Save point, this is not required. Basically, we'll commit. Maybe it'll try to show in the JDBC concept. Okay. So here we discuss all the joins. At the end, we are trying to say something. This is we install MySQL and we have a CLI. Okay, CLI1, CLI2, like that. Apart from that, CLI, what we can use to get the data from database? What we can get? We have multiple things. Through Java, we can get data from database, or maybe .NET, maybe C#, Python, all the programming languages, and we have some tools also. MySQL Workbench is one tool. Okay, we have some more tools. PHP MyAdmin, SQL Developer. There are many tools. We maybe cover at least 1 or 2. MySQL Workbench, topmost one, or SQL Developer. Okay. First, we'll discuss why these CLIs are not used in the real time. Why we should go for some tools. We'll discuss accordingly. So next concept is JDBC. Now we are entering into JDBC. What is full form of JDBC?
Java database.
Java?
Database.
Java database connectivity. So why we need JDBC? Why we need JDBC?
Java applications.
So we have any database, maybe example I'm taking SBI Bank, they have their own database to store the customer data. Okay, we are directly going to SBI Bank database and we are opening a cell and writing select star from my account balance where account ID equal to my ID. Are you writing this query? Okay, or just you want to check your balance, what you are doing? Just you want to check your balance from your account. You are not checking balance, huh? How you are checking your bank balance? You check it la balance over.
చేస్తున్నాను
ఎట్లా చేస్తున్నారు మేబీ నెట్ బ్యాంకింగ్ ఏటీఎం లేకపోతే ఫోన్
ఫోన్
పేనా?
పే చెక్ చేసుకుంటాం అది
So-
చెప్పు తిందాం.
పోలీసారి నెట్ బ్యాంక్
సో జస్ట్ ఫోన్ పేలోకి వెళ్ళి చెక్ బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తున్నారు, సమ్ పిన్ ఎంటర్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఇట్స్ ఓకే. ఆర్ యు నాట్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ SBI Bank and go to your bank database, open database, get the table data. Are doing that, or just opening a phone pay and net banking, checking the balance. So if you open web page, any web page, may phone pay or some net banking, just click on that balance inquiry. It that displaying the your balance. So at backend, what happening? At backend, what happening? So that request will go to that banking server. Banking server, in that there is one application, maybe Java application, maybe .NET, maybe Python. Any application it is running in the bank server. That server connecting to your database and getting data. That balance that is giving response to you. Okay, so display in your phone or laptop. This is a thing happening in the backend. So you are talking to database or some application talking to database. Some applications, Java applications or Python applications talking to database and getting the your balance showing to UI. That is thing happening in the backend. So now we are Java developers. Example, this is Java application. This is Java applications. We are Java developers. Now we need to know how to connect database. Okay, how to run the select query, how to get data, how to give back to the browser. Okay, we need to know all those things. Fine, we need to know all the things. So first, as a Java developer, we have to write a code to go to database and get data for his account, and that data hand out to the again code. That code will be sent back to the that balance sent back to the browser. This is a thing happening. So we are Java developer, we have to write this logic. Okay, up to now in core Java we discuss multiple topics, maybe whoops, exception handling, multi-threading, collections, Java features. These are will not see any logic for to connect with the database. That's all for plain code, simple Java codes, Java topics, how to work with the basic core Java. Okay, now here in the JDBC we are discussing about how to connect to database. Okay, after connecting database, what we can do on database? Maybe we can select data, maybe we can update data, we can create table, whatever things we did in the command line, all those things we can do through programming also. That how to do, we'll see from the database concepts, JDBC. Okay, now tell me, here in the Java application is trying to connect with the some databases, banking database. How it will connect? Because this is Java, this is Oracle or MySQL. How to connect from Java to MySQL? Because these are two different languages. How it will communicate? Basically, MySQL will work on top of the SQL query. Okay, that means SQL queries we have to send to the database, that will be executed database. Those results will be sent back to the Java client again. Here thing is, who is sending query to database? How to send the query to database? How to retrieve the data from database? Is there any middle person? Yes, there is one person. Driver class. There is a driver class. Simple example, you go bus stand. Okay, you go bus stand, take a bus, you give take a ticket, just tell to conductor, I have to go to some location, maybe Kadapa, Hyderabad, Bangalore. What he do, he'll take amount, he'll give ticket. From Hyderabad to Bangalore, who is taking you? There is one person, driver. driver is responsible to go exactly that location. If you take a ticket Bangalore, but you go to Hyderabad, is this correct? Is this okay? It's not correct. So based on your input, you have to go to your location. That who will do? You are taking help of driver. Here same Java application trying to contact the database. These are two different applications. To communicate those two things, there is one middle person called driver. Okay, like this. In RTC we have a RTC driver. In private we have a private driver. But in the car driver, bike driver. Like that, here we have a based on the database what we are using. If we use Oracle, for Oracle separate driver is there, D1. For MySQL, separate driver is there. For Sybase, for Postgres, different databases, different drivers are there. That means if you are working with the database, the corresponding driver you have to know. Now we are working with the MySQL. That driver we know. So MySQL to Java application to MySQL. How to communicate? Who will help on that? Those driver details we need to know. Okay. First one we need to know about driver. Okay. Next one is with the driver we have to tell. This is my database. There are multiple databases across the world. We have to tell go to this particular database. For that we need where is the database running. Every database running on a certain IP, certain port, and username we know, password we know. So we need to provide all these details to driver. Then only it will go for a database and do instructions what you do, what you give. Third one is execute query. So we have to tell after going to database, the driver what he needs to do. He needs to get some data. He needs to create some data table or update existing data, delete the data. What he needs to do? That instruction we have to give. Okay. Last one is close the driver. Okay, once driver work is completed, our connection not required, then just close that. Okay, again when you need the data from the database, again open the connection. That means driver give IP address, port number, get the data and close the connection. These steps are common. So in the JDBC, our steps are very simple. Okay. So first thing, why JDBC required? To communicate
with the database.
Database from Java application. Okay. For this, we have to do following steps. So learning these steps more enough to learn JDBC. Okay. What is the first step? Load driver. Second one is get connection. Third one is execute your query. Fourth one is get data, output of your query. Fifth one is close connection. These are only 5 steps. Learning these 5 steps are more enough to learn JDBC. Okay. So what is the driver? This is the mediator between Java and database. Okay, for every database, we have separate okay. For MySQL, com dot mysql dot cj dot driver అనుకుంటా చెక్ చేద్దాం గూగుల్లో. Okay, if you want to know the driver class name for our database, check here MySQL driver class name. This is the okay. For Oracle, this one. Okay, like this, if you want to work with MySQL to database, maybe Java to MySQL database, use this driver. This driver responsible to communicate from your Java application to your database. Whatever instructions you give. Example, if you ask driver, create a new table. Okay, if you give the query, it will go and execute in the database and give the results back. It is created or not. If you insert some data, insert command. To delete data, delete command. Just give the query, it will execute in database, it will get the data. Okay, next one is get the connection. To get connection from Java to database, we need IP address, port number, username, password. These 4 things are we need. So IP address, if we are maybe running in our local system, our system laptop, this is a fixed 127.0.1. This is a loopback IP address. Or else we can also you can use local host. Both are same. If you type 127.0.0.1 in browser, what it will say? It will say to connect local address. In local address, what is the port we have to give? That port we have to give, we will give later. Okay. Instead of 127, we can also give local host also. This is also fine. Okay. The port number, it is a by default coming with a database is 3306. Whenever we installing, it will ask what is the port number. By default, it is a 3306. If you want, you can change that. Username, it is a root by default. Admin username. For password, we given while installing. Root. I given root only, but your I don't know. These 4 things are required to get connection from a Java application to database. Okay. Execute query. What queries we execute? We can execute any query. Example, create, insert, delete. Not only this, anything you can execute. Next, we'll get the output of the query and process. Process means we can return back to the client, show the balance UI. Okay. Process the output. Close connection. After work completed, we have to close connections. Okay, why we have to close connections? Any reason for that? Any reason for that? Example, if we have one database, okay, one CLI client connected, in same time, some tools connected, maybe SQL developer connected, some Java language connected, some other language, Python connected, okay, .NET connected. Like that, multiple users are trying to connect same time. What will happen? First one is performance problem. Second one is there are only limited connections. Limited means this database allow only 50 connections at a time. 50 users can access at a time, but not more than that. Example, CLI, SQL, Java, Python, .NET, okay, Spring, some other tools, PHP, MyAdmin, SQL Developer, MySQL Workbench. There are many tools, same time connected, but not closing the connection. Just open connection, not closing connection. So 50 already reached. Some other new user, some other new tool trying to connect, what will happen? It will throw error. What error? Already max limit connection reached. Okay. The CLI, the work is completed. He executed insert query, still not close connection. SQL also, Java also. If everyone keep connection like that without use, there is a problem. To avoid that, once the work is completed, we have to close the connection. Always, not only SQL, not only Java, not only Python. Everyone should connect should close our database connection. Okay. These are 5 steps. These are 5 steps we have to execute in the JDBC to get connection database to do some work. Is clear up to now? First one is to load the code. To load the driver, what is the code? To load the driver, what is the code? We have one class object already told for metadata purpose. We have to provide like this to load a driver. So we are saying, okay, this is a MySQL driver, this is Oracle driver. Okay, I'm giving some task to you. Get ready for that. Be active for that. That's why load the driver. Okay, this is a loader driver. Next one is get the connection. What is the get? How to get the connection? There is some classes involved in this. Driver manager dot get connection. Get connection URL. Next one is username, password. Up to now, I got a database connection. Okay. This method returns a connection object, connection con. Next one is execute query. For execute query, we have to do, we can create a statement or prepare a statement. I will discuss later this. Example, create a statement object. Okay, statement object. Okay, on top of statement, we have to execute the query. How to execute? Execute query. Okay, execute query. What is the query you have to execute? Select star from persons. It will give the result. How many rows? How many rows we have? Maybe 6 or 7. Those rows. How it will give? It will give list as array. It will give some result set object. Result set object it will give. Okay, we have to process them. That process I will tell. Next one is close the connection. How to close connection? Con dot close. Okay, in between, what is the process means? This is a result set. This result set contain what? The 7 or 6 rows. This is the table data. It will contain the result set because here statement is executed the query. Output, this is stored into result set. This is not a set, this is not an array. This is only object. From this object, we can get all this data. Okay. How to get data? I will show in the next step in the get output of our query. How to process? This is each row. This is the row number 1, row number 1, row number 2, 3, like that. This is the header. This is the header. How to read header, how to read data, I will tell. It will take 1 or 2 days to complete this header and process data. In high level, how to read that? This is a row, 1 by 1 row. How to get 1 by 1 row? How to get 1 by 1 elements? From the any collection, we have to use iterator, right? Like this, we have some methods on the result set. rs dot has rs dot next direct rs dot next. Next means just we are checking the next row is there or not after getting the results. So next row is there, just get the data. How to get? rs dot get string of 1. What does it mean? 1 means first column. This is the first column. This is the second column. This is the third column. This is the fourth column, fifth column. If you want to get each one, we can use the get string. 1 means 1 column output it will give. Because rs get string of 2 means second column output. 3 means third column output. Like this, we can get the data from the okay. We can get data from the database. We'll see examples directly. Okay. Before that, whatever I told, to get connection from database, we have to use this class name, right? Where is this class name? This class name is provided by MySQL company only. Okay. This class name is provided by MySQL company only. That company provided in the form of jar file. In the form of jar file. How to download jar file? MySQL. MySQL driver download. Okay. Go to here. Click on downloads. Install. Choose 1 second. MySQL connector J. Okay. Current system Windows level. Platform independent is fine. Now download this one zip file. It is a driver file in the form of jar file. Okay. Let's extract this first one. Downloads. Compress. This downloaded. Just extract this. This is the jar file we have to use. What this jar file contain? If we open internally, the corresponding whatever class we discuss in driver class, it is available. com.mysql.cj.jdbc. Just open this. Just check it is available or not internally. src main. Somewhere it is available. Demo Java. Wait, I will show to you. I have to extract this. Yeah. Okay, that extract I don't have in my system. Okay, extract all. Okay. src com. Go to this com MySQL CJ driver. MySQL CJ com MySQL CJ JDBC. JDBC. In that we have a MySQL connection. All dot class file is there. What is dot class file? This dot class file responsible to get the database connection, execute your queries, and return a result to you. Okay. So in high level, to understand, this MySQL connector is a driver between your database to your Java application. Okay. Let's start coding as first. Let's start coding first. I'm creating new project, JDBC.
డ్రైవర్ సెట్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి మళ్ళీ ఎట్లా ఒకసారి
Java installation గా జస్ట్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేయాలి. గూగుల్కి వెళ్ళి MySQL version 8 గా మెన్షన్ చేసింది. MySQL 8 డ్రైవర్ డౌన్లోడ్. ఓకే, క్లిక్ ఆన్ దిస్, go to here, choose, select your operating system, Windows, whatever. If you don't have your operating system here, just select platform independent. That means any OS. Click on the download button. It will download this file, MySQL connector. Extract that. You will see that internally one jar file. This is executable jar file. This jar file you have to add in our class path. How to add class path? I told initially how to set path, class path. In the Eclipse, I also know. Okay, JDBC examples project I'm creating. Okay, now finish. It is created. Now I'm going to create first example, JDBC connection. Okay. Now we'll follow steps one by one. Repeat everyone. What is the first step?
లోడ్ అండ్ రిజిస్టర్.
Load a driver. Load and register anything. Okay. Load a driver. Second one, get
కనెక్షన్.
connection. Third one,
Execute your
execute
query.
or query. Fourth one,
Get output of
process.
query.
Process results. Any result. Last one,
క్లోజ్ ద కనెక్షన్.
close connection.
First,
So first one, load the driver. What is that? How to load driver? Go to here. I told class already. The class name, piece of code,
క్లాస్ డాట్ ఫర్
class dot for name. See, it giving error. What error is giving? It is throwing some checked exception. Okay. How to handle checked exceptions?
ట్రై క్యాన్ క్లాస్.
Try catch or throw keyword. I can use throw for now. It is a class called exception. I am making into directly root class directly. Now next second one, what is that? Open a connection. How to open a connection? This is the class. This is a simple code. Open a connection. Connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. Your pass URL, your database URL, your database password, so that it will get the connection. It is giving some errors. Check the first. What is that? It is asking import. How to get all imports at a time? Control Shift O.
ఓ
Okay. Now what is the URL? To get JDBC connection, we have to use some specific format of the URL. How to use? If you don't know, just go to Google, JDBC MySQL connection code. Just see anything here. It is a simple URL, JDBC MySQL. Okay, directly I'm pasting. So in this URL, JDBC MySQL is common, fixed for the MySQL database. Localhost is your database location. Where is your database? I install my local system, so I given localhost. If you install your cloud server, give your cloud server address. Example 10.25.36.47, anything. This is your cloud IP address, so you can give like this. If it is localhost, simple localhost. In the place of localhost, you also can provide 127.0.0.1. Both are same. Port number, if you change port number, the port number you can give. If you didn't change, default one you can give. But this is a database name. What is database name? My database is so database. So my database name is static. I created initially. So here star tech. Username I given root. Password also given root. So up to here we got a connection, right? First we'll check we got connection or not. First, how to check? Open, write a SOP connection. Print this. If you print this, it should print some data, maybe class names, anything. Should not print null. Should not give exception also. See this? The saying class not found. You are telling COM, MySQL, CJ, JDBC. CJ, JDBC, driver. We mentioned driver also. CJ.jdbc.driver. Okay. Now run. Again, it will give error. Check the region. It is saying class not found exception, COM, MySQL, CJ, JDBC, driver. This class saying not found. Okay. This class not found. Where is this class? I told this class there in this jar file. We have to tell this class is there in a corresponding jar file. We have to tell in Java understandable format. That is a path. We have to set a path. Or else in the Eclipse directly we can say like this. Just remember, if you want to externally add any jar files, if you want to add externally jar files to your project, click on the project name, build path, configure build path. Okay. In this libraries folder, this libraries tab, already Java JR is there. Okay. Apart from that, add your external jar files. That is, for that, click on add jars. First one, add jars. Add jars. 1 second. Add external jars. Okay. Where is the external jar files? I downloaded. It will go in a download folder. Compressed. This one. This is the jar I downloaded. Add this jar and click on apply. Apply and close. Okay. I'll show again. Click on project. Right click. Build path. This is very important. Don't neglect. Click on the project. Right click. Okay. Build path. Configure build path. Go to libraries tab. Okay. Click on external jar files. Click on the where you download jar file. Open, apply, and close. Now your download jar file is the path, is the class path location. Okay, that means our project can able to use that. Now try to run this application. It will throw error or not? It did not throw. It is giving some information, the connection object. Okay, anyway, we got connection. Next one is execute query. What is execution query? How to execute query? Statement object. Okay, first create statement object. If we want to execute any queries, we have to create a statement object. Okay, import. Right. Import game. Okay. Now statement dot execute query. Okay, execute query. What is the query you want to execute? This is the query. I want to get the data from the table. All the data. Okay, it will give result in the form of result set. I'm giving variable name as simply RS. Now process results. How to process? We want to get the data from the result set. How to get? First, we have to check after getting result from database, any result really there or not. Yes, it will give true or false. True means data is there, so we can get the data. How to get? SYSO of rs dot get string. Okay, get string of I can give 1. Okay, I can give name, column name. What is the column name here? What is the column name? First one, person PID. Okay, first one is PID. Immediately, I'm printing here only single line every row. Next one is person last name. Okay, last name is fine. First name. Okay, after first name, what is the column? Address. Rs dot get string of address capital A. Okay, should be match column name, even case also. Next one is rs dot get string of city. Just we are asking whatever data you got from database, just print here. Okay. Now last one, what is that? Close connection. How to close? Connection dot close. If you close connection automatically, that result set also will close. For that, we manually can close rs dot close. Okay, statement dot close. This is not mandatory. This is not mandatory, but last one is mandatory. Closing the connection. Okay. Now execute this. We'll get output or not. We'll see this. See, this is the data. 101, 103, 105, totally is 6 rows. Totally it is 6 rows we got, right? But here thing is we can see all the data, but where is header? How to get header? What is header? How to get header? We got data up to now. Okay. To get header, we need to do something on top of this. This is advanced part. I'm telling now only how to get header from result set. Okay. How to get? There is a one class result set metadata. What is metadata? Okay, data about data. So actually in the database, this is data. These are all data. For this, is the metadata. Metadata means for this data represents what? This first column represents PID. The second column is last name. So this is a metadata. Metadata means data about data. How to get that data? Columns and rows. This is the approach. This is important also, don't forget, okay? Metadata dot get column count. How many columns are there first? Okay, these are 5 columns. Okay, it is give int total 5 columns. Then we have to take a loop for int starting from 1 going to up to column count. How many? It has 5. I plus plus then get the each column name. Okay, metadata dot get column label. Okay, column label I. Okay, this will print in a single line. This is not out of printer. We'll try this. Printing not a matter, how to get the data important. Okay, and give some space because otherwise it will give append. Now check it will give correct or not. First name, PAD, last name, first name, address. Again it came a single line. Okay, address came, but very city. How city not came because it is given a wrong condition. Okay, now see that output. This is the header, right? This I'm commenting. SOP first one now required. So this is header. How we got header? That is important. There is one class result set metadata. This is result. On the top of result, what is the metadata? What is header? For that we can get this column data with result set metadata. This is important. Don't forget. At least practice 1 or 2 times. Okay. After getting columns, this is way of printing columns. Next, how to print the data. Last one, we have to close the connections. Statement close, result set close, connection close. Okay. These are simple. First example about JDBC connection. How to get data. Okay. And from tomorrow onwards, mainly we can focus on how to create table from JDBC, how to insert data, okay, from JDBC. Next, how to update, how to delete, how to drop. Okay, we'll cover all these things. At last, there is one more thing. Prepare statement, callable statement. Today we discussed a statement object, right? Today we discuss a statement object. Tomorrow we'll see all these things mostly. Maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll complete JDBC. Next we'll go for next topic. Okay, don't neglect. Do practice. Then only you can understand. Fine. I'm pasting this code in the chat. Want you can take. Okay.